What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Scott and welcome to FudgeMuppet. Khajiit are without a doubt one of the furriest races in the Elder Scrolls. They are known to be very nimble, acrobatic, and cunning. They also look like humanoid cats, which is interesting, and due to their feline nature, they're renowned as some of the best thieves and assassins in all of Tamriel. The Khajiit are one of the beast races of Tamriel and hail from the province of Elsewhere, which is located in the southernmost part of the continent, east of Valenwood and south of Cyrodiil. They have an incredibly fascinating culture and biology and have been in Tamriel since before the elves first arrived. Here are 5 facts about the Khajiit. Fact number 1. Khajiit is actually a blanket term for a variety of subspecies, as they actually have multiple forms that correlate with the phases of the moons Massa and Secunda during birth. This results in Khajiit that look vastly different, with so many moon phases and therefore so many different Khajiit aesthetics. There are the Ohms, which are so elf-like they can be mistaken for Bosma, and therefore tattoo their faces to look more feline. Then we have the Ohms Rat, which look very similar to men, except they have tails and short light-coloured fur, of course. Then we have the Suthai Rat and the Suthai, which is basically just a smaller version, and these breeds both have fur that varies from light to dark and have spots, stripes, or nothing at all. The Suthai Rat are one of the most common breeds and are similar in height and build to men. Think of the Khajiit you see in Skyrim and Oblivion. Then there are the Cathay, which are basically Suthai Rat that have an even bigger build and strength. And then the Cathay Rat, which are even larger and more powerful than the standard Cathay. They're described as jaguar men by other races. There's also the Toge and the Toge Rat, which nothing is known about except for that they live in the southern jungle and marsh areas of Elsewhere. The Khajiit can also look house cat in form, and these are known as the Alfiq and the Alfiq Rat, which is presumably a larger version. The Alfiq cannot speak language, though they can understand it and are as intelligent as other Khajiit. They can even cast spells. Then we have the Dagi and the slightly larger Dagi Rat, and these live in the trees and are known to be smaller and weigh much less than other Khajiit. They actually reside on branches so high that Bosma are unable to reach them. They are naturally talented in the arcane arts. Then we have the Parma, which is pretty much a tiger, and the Parma Rat, which is not only bigger but also more aggressive. Finally, we have the Sench, which are so big they are used as mounts by other Khajiit breeds. They actually have forelimbs which are 1.5 times as long as their rears, which makes them look ape-like in stance. They are about as tall as an Altma, with the weight of about 20 Altma. The Sench Rat are a bigger version as you'd expect, twice as tall and more than twice the weight. They also have a shorter body span and straighter legs. There's also the Mane, but we'll talk about him soon enough. Fact number 2. Khajiit society is primarily matriarchal, with their government consisting of the clan mothers of each clan of tribes. These mysterious figures gain their power through the control of moon sugar harvests, which is a crystal powder that Khajiit consume on a daily basis. The stuff is sold to other provinces for a lot of coin, causing non-Khajiit consumers to experience a state of euphoria. The clan mothers also do maintain a hereditary position of power and play an important role in Khajiit society, which is quite a religious one. The clan mothers spread cultural myths among the Khajiit and preach religious teachings and lessons to the citizens of Elsewhere. It has been taught that moon sugar is crystallized moonlight trapped by the waters of the Topal Sea and washed to the sugarcane groves of the 10-mile forest under the guidance of Hamora, and when they eat it, they're all consuming a small part of the soul of the moon gods. More on religion soon, but you can see why controlling moon sugar harvest would give the clan mothers even more influence due to this belief, which they would help spread. The clan mothers also have autonomy from the Mane and other tribal leaders. But who is the Mane? Fact number 3. While Khajiit society is heavily swayed by the clan mothers, they actually have a separate head of the Khajiiti religion known as the Mane. He is more of a nominal leader, but is still highly important, supposedly non-biased, and has helped Khajiit civilization become more successful throughout history. The Mane is said to be born when the 2 moons are aligned in the sky, and according to the legend, when a 3rd moon also appears. It is also said that there is only one Mane alive at any point in time, and that all of the Manes are actually the same person reincarnated into different bodies. While the Mane is apparently a completely unique type of Khajiit who doesn't fit into any of the subtypes discussed for fact number 1, we do know that he stands on 2 feet like other types of Khajiit and can easily speak and interact with others without any issue. It's no coincidence that the Mane also has a mane, and he grows it by braiding the hair of other Khajiits into it. In older days, Khajiit would shave their own manes off in respect to the Mane, but as the population of Khajiits have grown, it would almost be impossible for everyone to do. The Mane still does wear the hair of his tribe and warrior guard, which includes several hundred in number, and he is often carried around in a palanquin due to the hefty weight of the hair itself. Fact number 4, as implied previously, moon sugar is very important to Khajiits, so much so that exporting the stuff is actually the primary source of income in Elsewhere. This crystal powder keeps their economy booming, especially considering they use it as a kind of magical spice in their cooking. It's refined from cane grasses on the fertile grounds near the southern rivers of elsewhere, and while humans tend to get much higher off the addictive substance, Khajiits can still become heavily influenced by it if they consume way too much. Moon sugar is legal in some provinces and illegal in others, and has made many travelers rich who sell it around Tamriel. This is especially the case when it's used to make skooma, which is an extremely addictive narcotic. Sugar tooth is a term which is used as slang to denote someone who is a skooma addict, and many Khajiit have fallen prey to this substance, as you'd expect. That said, while skooma addiction is a large problem in elsewhere, it's unlikely going to disappear due to their love for moon sugar. Skooma is even used in Khajiit ceremonies where its use is strictly monitored by the moon bishops. Fact number 5, the Khajiit have a religion unlike any of the other races on Tamriel. The Khajiit believe that their species began when two litter mates, Anur and Fatamai, that gave birth to the first cat, Alkosh. Anur and Fatamai got busy and began creating more cats, giving birth to the gods they acknowledge to this day. Many of these cat gods have parallel gods in other cultures. Alkosh, the guardian of time, by others known as Akatosh. Kanathi, the guardian of the winds, known as Kinnereth by other cultures. Srendar, the guardian of mercy, known as Stendar by others. Other gods include Homora of the tides, Hermaeus Mora, Hircine of the hunger, Mehrunes of destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, Mafala of clan mothers, aka Mafala, Sangin of blood and life, aka Sanguine, Sheogorath of insanity, otherwise known as Sheogorath, but yet there are some unique ones like Joan and Jode, the moon gods, Riddlethar, the sugar god, and Rajin, the thief god. It's kinda hard to explain in one fact, but there is a whole lot of cat people religion. Subscribe to FudgeMuppet for more lore videos like this. We really enjoy making them for you, and we love that you enjoy watching them. Social media links are in the description. My name is Scott, and I'll nerd out with you again very soon.